Alright, so Catch 6 here, and we are definitely back with a new Let's Play of Game Maker. This is more renovating, actually. We're not actually, going to fully hardcore start on this just quite yet, but we are definitely going to start disassembling the old engine from the previous game that we are actually still working on. This is actually a copy of the file. And it's actually easier to do this now than it would be to do it, when the the other game is actually fully complete. It's easier to do this now when the game is incomplete, so that you don't have so many choices, so many different options to have to eliminate. Now, first off, this is definitely helpful when you want to make multiple games that are either one, like, they're of the same genre, or they're close to the same genre. First of all, okay, this new game's title, I've kind of conceived. I'm not really sure if it sounds, too overly awesome, but I believe I'll call this game One Shot. I'm not sure if a title like that already exists somewhere out there. I'm sure it does. It probably does. And I'll get copyright sued, and everything will... my. Yeah, no copyright infringement intended. I'm sure that One Shot probably does exist out there somewhere, pretty much half the stuff that you conceive when you're making your own games, you can pretty much see that the title is usually already taken. That's why you would usually want to add some sort of subtitle or some sort of pre-title to your actual main series, so that it is unique from the other said title. But enough of that. For now, I'm just gonna call it One Shot, and if need be, I'll just change the title if it already exists. Like, heck, for all I know, Quest of the Maze Runner could exist right now, and I just don't know it. But anyway, as you can see, we're going through different set pieces, and the reason I'm not getting rid of the doors and the potions mechanic is because we can simply change the sprite of what said potion, change the name, change the sprite, and we can still use the mechanic. Like, we're reusing the engine completely. We're making tweaks here and there. Obviously, this will be a side scroller, so you'd only be able to move left and right, and your up and down option would be resorted to going up ladders and going down ladders, or crouching. And it'd probably help if I move the room, huh? Gonna do that. As you can see, let's load this up. So this is basically what it would look like, and as you can see, the sprite looks fairly decent for what it would try to pull off. Of course, our spawn engine is set to the base sprite, or based objects, so that would probably be like us entering a room, or entering or leaving a room or something. That'd probably be what that would resort to. So in those regards, I would imagine we could do quite a bit of recycling. The keys, the said keys, I'm not quite sure what the plot would be behind this, but I'm imagining this character would be like a detective of some kind, and would have to find different documents and stuff that are laying about, briefcases and stuff, look through them, and I don't know, this is just a random game that was conceived, and I just want to kind of get a basis on it now, so I can come back to it when I have more ideas. So I just thought I'd make this video. But yeah, still working on Q.M.R, of course, but as you can see, we can recycle most of what we have, the yes and no. We'll still have the same kind of save mech and everything. Everything will be the same. All we have to do is simply change the sprite. Like for instance, like regaining health. I guess we can change the said potion to like a health pack or something. I'd imagine we could probably do that. We would get rid of some stuff like the bridge. We don't really need the bridge or the water sprites because those weren't really programmed to be anything except for block or yeah. And then there's the transparent water that we had so that we can get over it with the bridge, and then we had the actual water that stopped us from going over. So this water will be completely different. It'll look different, so there'll be no need to have that sprite or object in the game anymore. It would just waste space. As you can see, we can keep the death and progression programming. All we'd really do it change the sprite. Like, you know, if we're dying, we'd probably have him like falling back to the ground, and he holds his chest or something. But it would still be programmed to the same degree. The only thing that would change would be the sprites, sprite frames that it used. So the arrows, all we'd have to do for that, obviously, is change them into bullets because he's holding a gun and stuff. So the sprites that I said would come back to later in the very early episodes of Q.M.R, probably like episode 2 or 3, I'm imagining, where he's sort of has his hand out, like punching and stuff, that I kind of discarded. I wasn't sure if it's going to use those or not. We can actually keep those and actually change how they look, because I don't really I like how they look, sort of. Like, they don't look too amazing, so probably change that, change some of that, use those for use the up and down ones for ladder climbing, use the side ones for punching or stopping bullets and stuff. As I said, he has different powers that he'll be using. He's not just, yeah, I have a gun. He has different powers that he'll be debuting. So we can keep the Q blocks for the enemies. We'll keep the info blocks. We'll basically keep everything we need. So this is just a little preview of what is to come. So thanks for watching, and this has been Couch Guy 6. See ya.